Hi guys, it's Janet Wakeland with remarkablycreated.com. In today's One Take Wonder video, we're going to look at two apps that are great for working with Project Life. Project Life is a style of scrapbooking that was designed and trademarked by Becky Higgins, and Stampin' Up! Has now partnered with Becky Higgins to give you a full line of Project Life products featuring the Stampin' Up! Touch, our coordinating color ability, and so many other fun things like framelits and stamps that are not part of Becky's line. So you're going to want to check that out at remarkablycreated.com. But Project Life is a style of scrapbooking that involves pocket-sized page protectors, and it's about documenting the everyday. I have been using the pocket-style scrapbooking to get caught up on all of the boxes of photos that I have, but have decided to give Project Life a try in the way that it was intended, and that's in scrapbooking and documenting the everyday. Usually most of us are really good about taking photos at major lifestyle milestones such as graduations, new babies, weddings, and things like that. But a lot of times we don't scrapbook or preserve the everyday. And there's a lot of life that happens between the milestones. And there's a lot of important history and cultural things such as, you know, you're changing furniture or the changing styles of homes or houses or even the changing scenes on your daily walk, changing clothing styles and things like that. So there's a lot of things that happen in our everyday life, even around the dinner table as you're just chatting about homework, or you're taking a picture of the messy dishes that you decided to leave so that you could grab a movie with your honey or whatever it is. Lots and lots of life happen between those milestones. And that's what Project Life is. Some of the challenges, though, with Project Life come in documenting it or remembering what photo you took one day, or the thought or the notes, or maybe the cute quote or the little thing that your child said that day. And so the two apps that I found are going to help me with that, and hopefully maybe they'll help you as well. So let's take a look at the two different apps that I have. And I'm sorry if there's a little glare on the screen. I tried to find the best backgrounds and settings for you. But the first app that I found is called Photo 365, and it is available on the iPhone. And let me just get out of here for a second. There you go. So you can see the screen. I do not know about the Droid operating systems, and I apologize for that. Photo 365 gives you a calendar for every month, and what you're able to do is you're able to go ahead and tap on that day, and then you're able to take a photo for that day, or choose a photo that maybe you've already taken for that day and upload it to that calendar date. So let's go ahead, and then once you've taken that photo, you're able to go ahead and type in a little note about it. So I'm just going to type in messy. It's my messy craft room that I took just a few minutes ago prior to starting this video, so there would be a photo there. And then you can go back to the date, and you can see that that photo is there under the 20th. You can add several different photos, and when you have multiple photos on a date, you're going to see that you can scroll side to side, and those photos will be there. And here, like when I click on this, again underneath, it says Great Walk, 3 Eagles. Just a little note to myself that we saw 3 eagles together. Normally we only see our mating pair, but on this day when we were walking, there were 3 of them in flight together, so that was pretty exciting. So just a little note, so when I document details about the walk, that's something that I'll add to the journaling. So you can see where you've got that going on. The other thing is that when I click on the photo and come down here to edit, it has lots of different editing properties. So I can go ahead and edit right in this program as well too. And then my photo is ready to simply send to my Canon selfie printer, which you can find a video on if you look at the links in this. But it's ready to send to my selfie printer or send out to printing if that's what you use. And it looks great. One of the other things that I love about this program, and let me get back to my camera roll, is that when you load the program, of course, it asks, like any photo editing program does, if they can access the photos on your camera roll. And when it does that, it also sets up a little folder called Photo 365. And so that way, all of the photos you've added to your calendar are in one photo file folder. You don't have to go back to your camera roll to search for the ones that you put on a specific date. They're all right there for you. You simply print them out from your selfie, or you send them out to be printed, and then you can sit down when you get ready to add them to your scrapbook and pull up your Photos 365, match them up to the date, journal, and off you go. So I love that. I love the little secretary that comes, I always call it the little secretary in the screen, who does all that filing for me and puts them in one neat little place. So that is Photo 365, great app for Project Life. Then the other one that I've been working with is a program called Momento. And Momento really doesn't require a whole lot of work. When you load it, you're simply going to tell it what feeds you're using. You're going to tie it into your Instagram, your Facebook, your Twitter, what other social media platforms that you're using. And it then literally creates a diary of your life based on what you're posting to social media. So I absolutely love that. So again, when I go back to journal, I go back to sit down and work on Project Life at the end of the day or at the end of the week. I can access the photos, I can access the comments that people had, I can access photos that I'm tagged in. And again, I have this little diary that helps me, and I simply just hold it what feeds, and it automatically puts it all in one place called Momento. I can also create tags if I want to go back in and tag photos, tag messages, and things like that. And then I can do a search based on tags. So I can, look for a tag of a certain person, a certain event, a certain place, or things like that. So this is absolutely great, and it's going to help me with the journaling. And journaling is such a vital part of Project Life. Photos are very important, but as I work with my parents who are aging and my mom who is losing her memory due to Alzheimer's, we're finding that a lot of the stories behind the photos have been lost. And so now they're just photos of beautiful moments or people in time, but we don't know who the people are, and we don't know the story behind that photo or even why it was taken now. And so the story becomes such a vital part. And I'm loving that the Momento and this Photo 365 is going to help me through allowing me to jot notes or to capture what I said or other people said right here on my cell phone. And the cell phone is something that we're using probably 99 to 100% of the time now to take photos, and they always seem to be with us. So I'm looking forward to helping you capture the everyday as well as get caught up using Project Life product by Stampin' Up! You can visit remarkablycreated.com for details on virtual and live Project Life parties that I'm hosting, as well as how to order product and more details and links for the apps that I shared with you today. So again, I look forward to creating memories together. Have fun, take care, and God bless.